Hello, and welcome to the first ever Corey's Hall. I guess that's the name I'm going to go with. I didn't really think of anything beforehand until I started doing this video. But what some of the listeners may or may not know is I do collect movies, mainly on Blu-ray. I've been trying to transfer everything over from DVDs to Blu-rays, and it's slow. I'm not doing too bad. Still got quite a few to go through. However, today I did go out and I made a few purchases, went to a few different stores, and I got some good stuff. I'd say about half of it is upgrades from the DVDs, and then other ones are just ones I wanted for the collection. So I thought what I'd do is, on this channel, we're trying to post some videos in regards to the podcast. And Vic and I thought we'd start putting out our own videos, doing different stuff, whether he's buying pops or whatever. So this is the second one technically. And so yeah, I thought I'd just start sharing my movies. There's some YouTubers out there whose channels I watch where they do share their stuff. So I thought I'd start sharing mine. Why not? But before I get into that, I do want to let you know the podcast that we're on, the Breakdown Podcast, is available on iTunes, Google Play, and Podomatic. Please check it out. We talk about TV and movies, video games, and anything else in between, whatever floats our boat. So please check us out, subscribe to us, send us some email. We're on Twitter, at Miller Times Pod. We're on Facebook at TBD Pod, and I'll put those links down below. And so without further ado, let's get into these movies and see what we got here. The first stop I made today was actually at a pawn shop. There's a pawn shop right near me. And I've been in there 2 other times and never bought anything. I was just kind of like on the fence with them. But both times I was in there, they had this first movie, and I thought, you know what, I gotta buy it. The movies are $4 for Blu-rays and $3 for $10. So first one I got, Delta Force. It'd been sitting in there for a while, and I'm gonna. There are a few people that I collect. I collect Jason Statham, Nick Cage, Tarantino. Most of those, I'm starting to get to the point where I've got them all. So there's going to be some new people come in here. Chuck Norris is one of them. And so I went ahead and bought this. It only comes out to $3.33. So figured, why not? Let's buy it. Going through there, looking around, I didn't really find a whole lot else, but there was one that they had there that I do like the movie. I don't care what people say about it. I just like this movie, and I never really thought about getting it, but I decided, you know what, let's go ahead. It's $3 for $10. Let's see what we can do. So I went ahead and bought Rockstar. So I've seen that a few times. I like the soundtrack. As I've said before on the show, I do like 80s hair bands and that type of stuff. So yeah, I dig that movie. Now this last one, to get that third one for $10, sure, I could have been like, all right, that's cool, I'll take the 2, I'll get out of here and spend about $9. But I figured, you know what, for an extra $2, I might as well get one more. And I searched, and finally I found Rocky Balboa. Now, I had planned on at some point getting all the Rockies. I've only got the first one, and so I was like, you know what, I might as well go ahead and get it. That's just one less that I have to get later. So got them all, a little over $10 for those 3, so not bad for the first stop. After that, I went to Target after that, and unfortunately didn't see anything really there worth getting. And this one I decided to go ahead and get, though. I'd seen it at Walmart for like $9.99 or something like that. So I was only paying like an extra $1 more for this. This is a replacement. It's Pet Sematary. It's an upgrade for my DVD. So yeah, I was glad to get that. I love this cover. It reminds me of the book, the old paperback book, if some of you may know. It also comes like that too. It's basically the same thing. So I was glad. The upgrade, there's a commentary and a couple other little things that were also on the DVD, but there's some new 30th anniversary bonus stuff on there, so that'll be cool to see. I like this movie. I haven't seen the sequel yet, or not the sequel, but the new one, the remake. I've heard mixed things about it, so I never did get a chance to see it at the theater. So when it comes out, I'm sure I don't know if I'll buy it. I'll probably rent it. Yes, I'm still renting. So after that, I went to Goodwill. Typically, I don't find anything good there. I did find Moonrise Kingdom on Blu-ray, but other than that, I'm pretty much coming up empty. And like I said, I'm trying to upgrade everything. I'm trying not to buy DVDs, so I don't generally look. However, I saw this one. I double checked online to make sure if it was even on Blu-ray. It's not. So I thought, all right, you know what? This will probably be a good idea. The DVDs are only $2.99 there. So for the complete second season, I don't have the first, I got Harvey Birdman. I've seen a few episodes back in the day when they were on the air. I'm not even sure if they're still on there. I don't have satellite or cable, so I don't even know what's on TV anymore. But the episodes I saw, I thought were funny. I like all those classic characters. So seeing them all come up into this different world, if you will, is kind of funny to me. So I went ahead and bought the second volume. I still have to find the first one. So, who knows? Maybe it'll be Goodwill some other time. Now, the final place I went to, this is the one I knew that I would probably find some stuff. Typically, I went to Disc Replay. I typically, after I buy the Blu-rays, the DVDs I'll take up there and try and sell them, use the store credit, which they give you more instead of you taking the cash. I take the store credit and get new Blu-rays. Well, I didn't bother to take any movies, and today I will next time, because they're starting to get to the point where they're like, nah, we don't want any of this stuff. So it's almost kind of worthless. I'm letting it build back up again. So I went through this first one. I'm going to save that one for last. DC animated movies I'm starting to collect. I haven't watched them all. I've only probably seen a couple that I actually own. But I like the animation style. I like the stories. It actually makes me... I like these almost better than I do the DCU. So yeah, I'm starting to collect them all. I've got probably 3 or 4, I think, right now, not counting this one. I watched this when I used to work at Blockbuster. We threw this movie in one night, let it play in the store. It's Batman and Under the Red Hood. I like this movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I did like it. And for only $3.99, which is their lowest price on Blu-rays, that was good for me. Most of their DC stuff is usually about $5.99 and higher. So to find that for $3.99, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get that one. Not a replacement either. Friday the 13th Killer Cut is the next one. Again, $3.99. You'll see a trend here with these prices. Yeah, I was working in the movie theater when that came out, so I got to see that one for free. I didn't think it was all that bad. Sure, Jason growing weed doesn't make sense, but whatever, they tried, and, it's Friday the 13th, like the 9th movie. What more do you want from it? This next one is an upgrade. It's Boondock Saints. Had this one, not the special edition on DVD. I had the one that was before it, that was like had like one commentary and not much else on it. There's some bloopers and deleted scenes and stuff on this one. And plus a couple other bonus stuff. Yeah. This next one, actually, these next 4, they're all upgrades. Probably the worst movie in this series, it's Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Again, I had it on DVD. I might as well just upgrade it and be done with that. Yeah, I know. I got them all as I think I got them all at the same time, all 4 movies on DVD, but they were all packaged separately. The first 3 were actually part of a box set that somebody sold to Blockbuster, and I in turn just bought it used. And then it's the same thing with the Crystal Skull. So that's the only reason I had it. I didn't like it, believe me. Again, next one is Dawn of the Dead, another upgrade. It's not sure. I think there's a few bonus features from the DVD that I had that are not on this, unless they're just not listed on the back. I don't know, but I'm going to get rid of the DVD anyway. So that will be going to Disc Replay. So if you live in Indianapolis on the south side, well, you may find it. The next one, again, another upgrade. It's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. The new movie is coming out later this year. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see it. I've seen a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, a lot of the videos that Kevin's been putting on YouTube. So I am eagerly anticipating to see it. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's not on this that was on the 2-disc DVD that I had. So I'm keeping that one. There are some DVDs that I plan on keeping just because, again, they don't have some of the special features that are on some of the special features on those are not on the Blu-rays. So I'm going to keep them. Plus, I've got other ones that are signed. So I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to get rid of all of them. Most of them, though. The last replacement I have is Kung Fu Hustle. Again, this one I think has some stuff that's on the DVD, but it's not on the Blu-ray. But it's all right. I'll just go ahead and get rid of it anyway. I'm not gonna miss it. So yeah, I was surprised by that. That was actually the first one I found when I went in there today, and I was surprised by that because I don't typically see that in there. So yeah, the last one I have, this one, Fast and the Furious, the trilogy box set. It was only $12.99. I figure that's about a little over $4 per movie. So that's at $3.99. It puts it about the same price. So I was like, you know what? I might as well buy this. I get the cool little box thing, which doesn't really do me any good, but whatever. It's kind of cool to have it. I already have the 5th one and the 7th one, so I still need 4 and 6, and then I'll have them all. I'm not a huge fan of the Fast and Furious. It wasn't until the second half of the movies that I actually started liking them. The whole street racing thing is cool and all, but it's not really my thing. So that's why these don't really. I don't really care that much about them, but yeah. So that's it. That's my haul for today. I think next time I'll probably, unless I have a bunch of them, sometimes I only come home with 1 or 2. Sometimes I come home with several. We'll see what happens next time. If I only come up with a couple, I'll save those and I'll do another video when I get a bunch of them. So I want to thank you for watching, and be sure to check out those links down below. Thanks. We'll talk to you next time.